right, y'all, welcome back. Today, we have a certified grade A USDA-approved fire caller who dialed into Charlamagne's show just to put the Democratic Party in a headlock. This guy came in hotter than a summer day in Death Valley. And let me tell you, he did not hold back. Caller was like, I'm just saying, man, Democrats promise everything and deliver nothing. Meanwhile, Trump did what he said he was gonna do. Oh, snap! My guy started swinging before Charlamagne even said hello. He was like, ayo, let me tell you why y'all trash real quick. Bruh, this is what happens when you ignore your voters for too long. They start pulling up receipts like an angry girlfriend who just found out you forgot to mention that work happy hour had female co-workers there. I mean, he's got a point. Trump is like that one friend who says, I'm pulling up, and actually pulls up. Meanwhile, Democrats be like, we're working on it, just give us 4 more years and another 4 after that. Bruh, I got a whole generation of voters out here looking like SpongeBob waiting for a bus. Just standing there, aging, wondering when their student loans will disappear.
Put some of those candidates up on the wall for everybody to see while you were talking. A caller on the Breakfast Club radio show criticized Democrats while praising President Trump for keeping campaign promises.
Man, I'll never vote for another Democrat again.
Wow, what's up?
How do Trump sign 100 executive orders and you get a million promises from a Democrat, but they don't never come through with one promise they give you?
You know, brother, you're not wrong. You know, you got one party that's about action and you got one party that's about inaction. And, you know, so I was literally having that conversation with a good friend of mine this week. That is why people have soured on Democrats. You know, regardless of what Republicans are doing, you see Republicans doing something. I can't see Democrats getting back in office no time soon unless something changes drastically.
A recent poll found 70% of voters feel President Trump kept his campaign promises. And
Wait. Did y'all hear that? Even Charlamagne hit him with the, you're not wrong. That's like the universal translation for I want to argue, but I really can't. Look, when Charlamagne starts hesitating, you know somebody just hit him with a fact bomb. This caller turned his whole show into a TED Talk on why Democrats stay fumbling. Y'all ever notice that? Democrats got all the swag when they're running for office. Yes, we can. Hope and change. We're gonna make a difference. But as soon as they get in, it's just buffering. In other breaking news, Trump just nuked all Biden's pardons. Yep, you heard that right. And he's swinging a legal sledgehammer at Joe Biden's farewell gift basket of pardons. Why, you ask? 2 words: Autopen apocalypse. Apparently, Trump's claiming Sleepy Joe didn't even lift a pen. Just let a robot scribble his signature like it's some White House Roomba gone rogue. Void, vacant, and of no further force or effect. Trump's words, not mine. Sounds like he's canceling Biden's pardons faster than you can say January 6th revenge tour.
President Trump doubling down over the weekend on his claim that his predecessor, Joe Biden, used an Autopen to add his signature to crucial documents. Mills Hayes is here with us this morning. So, Mills, describe this to us. What exactly is an Autopen? And is there any evidence that President Biden was heavily relying on one, like President Trump claims?
Well, good morning, Marky. Happy to be back here. An Autopen is a device that replicates someone's signature. It's something that celebrities often use to sign autographs for fans, and it provides an identical signature every single time, like almost a stamp. It's common knowledge that presidents use the device too. Harry Truman, believed to be the first U.S. president to do so almost 100 years ago. But the White House doesn't exactly broadcast that they're doing it for obvious reasons. The issue here, according to President Trump, is how much his predecessor was allegedly relying on it. And overnight, the president upping the ante, posting that the pardons signed by President Biden are, quote, hereby declared void, vacant, and of no further force or effect because of the fact that they were done by Autopen. In other words, Joe Biden did not sign them. He continues those on the Unselect Committee, referring to the House committee that investigated January 6th, should, quote, fully understand that they are subject to investigation at the highest level. The fact is that they were probably responsible for the documents that were signed on their behalf without their knowledge or consent. This claim originated from the Heritage Foundation's oversight project. They highlighted signatures from pardons that the president signed, including those for Anthony Fauci, Mark Milley, and the January 6th committee. They allege the signatures are identical, suggesting the use of an Autopen. They contrasted those signatures with the one announcing Biden's withdrawal from the 2024 presidential race, which they say is noticeably different. The president suggested on Truth Social, quote, "The person who was the real president during the Biden years was the person who controlled the Autopen." Here's what President Trump first said about the claim on Friday.
Crooked Joe Biden got us into a real mess with Russia and everything else he did, frankly, but he didn't know about it, and he, generally speaking, signed it with Autopen. So how would he know? That Autopen is a big deal. 99% of the time I say do it, but they come up and I sign it. But you don't use Autopen. It's, number one, it's disrespectful to the office.
Markey, so far, no response from President Biden or anyone who worked in the Biden White House. But again, this is something that presidents do use and have used for decades. President George W. Bush's Justice Department actually made a legal argument that an Autopen signature is just as valid as the president's handwritten signature when it comes to signing bills. Markey.
Fascinating. A lot more to come on this story. Mills Hayes, it is good to have you back. Thank you. We'll check back in.
Picture this. Trump sipping Diet Coke, cackling as he declares Autopen, more like Autoflop. Meanwhile, Biden's probably napping somewhere, totally oblivious that his get-out-of-jail-free cards just got shredded. It's like a buddy comedy gone wrong, except the buddies are feuding, and the popcorn's on us. So, what's next? Will the courts back Trump's nuke? Will Biden wake up and fight for his robo-signatures? Stick around, hit that like button, and subscribe, because this political soap opera is just getting started. See you in the next one.